Okay, okay. What am I gonna be? Visage? Probably Visage. Bam, ba-dum, ba-dum.
Your turn to pick.
Visage time. Hmm. What's better? Is this better? I wonder if that's better. Maybe? Yeah, that'll do. Let's go. Right, what do we want? Do do do. We're doubling, are we? Why are we doubling? Hmm.
Hey, little buddy, it's in the bag. 30 seconds remaining.
See if we get this rune. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. No fight? Oh fuck. They all bring it out. Oh, that's funny as fuck, man.
Pretty exciting.
The whole crew just came out in force. Hey yo. Easy blocks, easy blocks. Full aggro. I click. I click. Unlock. I harass. Not much I can do there.
The battle is now officially underway.
Keep going.
careful, next wave.
Unluck. Unlucky. Nice. Oh, he's very skittish on Slark. Can't get that. Okay. I clicked it too late. Nice. Maybe that's enough. Probably not. My Barra is very passive. Yeah, we can probably kill.
Take Lotus, please.
Nice. Help. I shouldn't have clicked my first W on Lich. Should have clicked it on Slark, man. We played too passive in the first level or two. Okay. Raindrops on the Lich. Oh man, we're just getting so fucking outplayed.
Fuck, I'm mid. Can we kill Tiny?
Ah, pain. Oh, now Barry's not even coming back. Unlucky.
Poor little Radiant's courier was slain.
Sucks.
Nah, you're right, man. You're completely right. Oh, you mean the one under tower? I mean, Slug was in the trees by the time it was off cooldown. I'd already clicked it on him once. I had to wait for the soul build up. Oh, come on, man. Just out of vision. Charge cooldown, 3 seconds. Walking back is kinda... He has Ollie. I get leashed? That's actually crazy. I'm playing like shit. Oh, I'm having a shocker.
Какая-то хуйня полетела.
He's walking into all I lost lane to this.
Я хуй не вижу.
I lost lane to this. I lost lane to this.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Oh man. I just played bad in the lane, man. Barra was he was playing wave for the first couple of waves, so I felt cocky. I didn't look and see that he was pulling for my first death. No, my first death I didn't see he was unblocking the easy camp. And they had double range creep, so I positioned more aggressively thinking he was here,
Много народа в мире,
which led me to
это
die.
пиздец.
The second time, he played wave for a while, I didn't see he was pulling. I died.
Просто пиздец.
Just not looking at the minimap. That one under tower, I walked too aggressive thinking Barra would complete the charge, but I knew the Slug would ult, so misplay on my part. Normally you want to snowball on this hero, and I'm not really doing that. Why does he do so much damage, man?
Махина тупая, это пизда.
His initial right click did so much. Is that because of the pounce leash?
А, что-то занесло на поворот.
Does pounce do damage? Pounce doesn't do damage.
Ебать.
No, but it does give essence shift. Maybe it's because I lost the stats, maybe?
So ended the sad tale. Radiant's courier something wicked at your middle tower.
I can't approach wave with Slug behind and Lich coming from the right. What's going on middle? Not something I can help with.
Блядь, что за пиздец? Что это?
Okay, I'm helping. I'm coming.
Что я им сделал, нахуй?
How do I end up in this shit, man? Whole team's here. We're not playing.
Craves your attention.
Эй, баночли на Близза.
I'll take the assist gold, you know, but
Ничего, я ебу.
you know, I sacked my top tower and gave Slug his defusal blade for that.
Будет, брат, нормально?
Йо.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I don't have TP for bottom, man. Should have run bottom.
Ты чё, на алхимика Радик уже будет сейчас.
Без зажа совсем все хуево. Чё печально.
Там стварта. Про не можем доту зовут?
I go bottom.
Ебать.
Even Timber is a raindrops.
Что они все вместе делают постоянно?
Slug behind. He's got Diffu, doesn't he?
Там все в боте.
Yeah, he's got Diffu.
Полботом, Кейр. Бунок или?
Got him.
Пойдет. Типа. Ну, у меня просто разменялся. как
Got him.
бы.
One more. No, not one more. Ah, the greed. Out of gas.
Надо подождать, чтобы алхимик подкачался, а там и что-то мы хуйню делаем.
Да.
It's a lot of Russian.
Radiant structures have been secured.
Да я в этой игре агоним нахуй соберу.
Being invaded.
Ba-ba-ba. Okay. Really tempted to save my gold for Shard at minute 15.
Или пара нет.
Я еще активки брал. А у Тимбера левел пиздец. А им похуй.
Я лагнул.
Nice.
Норм.
Huge. I'm a really, really good Pugna counter.
Кетч.
Меня уже
That doesn't really look like it could go. We'll see.
Не, норм. Живых. У меня нету террорайза.
блядь, это просто пиздец. Тело на лече купил дагер, блядь, охуеть.
I shouldn't have shown my face. They all died as I got there.
Какие-то раскачанные.
I've recovered nicely, but who knows? It might not be enough.
Раз еще... А, у меня подсейвить нечем, блядь. Да, просто посмотрю, как ты умрешь.
Уже, походу, надо чилиться, блядь, и
Shit, I
надеяться,
don't know if
что
I go bottom
химик
again.
убьет.
I'm pretty sure I just go top.
Это пизда, они просто в нас бегут и ебут.
They're coming middle.
Yes.
Tower is being invaded.
No need, bro, just farm.
А это просто пизда, что они вот так делают. Просто бегут нахуй. Вот чел на сларке бежит на меня.
Заебись, если убьете.
Got him.
Very nice.
Oh, I'll hit the Lich out of the fight as well. Nice. Well, I mean, that's something. Nice.
Он же уже. Блядь, ну ебаный ты тини.
Tiny. Unlucky. Unlucky, unlucky.
Something wicked at your middle tower.
Ah, there's a slug. What's happening middle? Nothing good.
Без Шигана, да, играть надо.
Not doing well.
Ah, they were running from middle. I knew Slark was there, but I didn't think...
Bro, you see nobody and you go somewhere. It's fucking...
See, I knew Slark was here, and I saw 4 of them here. I just didn't connect the dots they had run.
Bro, just play a bit safety.
А у Лича, если честно, много пизда даггер.
It's not the worst, like... My farm is good.
Спицу купил.
I'm ahead of my average on net worth. This facet's kind of broken. It's just... not great. Slark's a bit of a...
Обещанном химике, может, все-таки БКБ?
problem.
Легко заторчит.
Пусть уже собирает, раз начал.
Like we're kind of being squeezed.
Некому прыгать.
Если честно, ребят, как будто эта катка обречена.
Не, да, если ты купишь Аганим, то это фри катка. Он уже есть, ну типа...
I mean, we need to do something. We're just kind of being squeezed.
Так, оно...
You just need to farm a bit.
I don't think farming wins us this game. We know their mid game's stronger, but if we catch one of them, the fight just goes our way. We have global pickoff with Barra.
Перестопил.
Surely not, right? Kill him, kill him. Nice. This one too? I'll take it. If the kills are going, I'll take the kills.
Они тоже чейн фидят.
Alright. Getting close to pipe. Not sure if pipe will make a massive difference. I mean, I guess it will, but with the pure damage from Timber and the physical damage from Tiny, it might not make a massive difference. But it should stave off a little bit of Pugner and Lich's damage. So that is all well and good. I can't believe I missed that one. The one before it, I understand. I alt-tabbed. I I didn't get that one either. Crazy. One more wave is very greedy. I don't really feel safe.
Go. Ну ты на алхимике,
А,
я не
да,
знаю,
mid lane,
блядь, ну
окей.
это же пиздец. Ну ты же никого не видишь, нахуй ты идешь на эту линию?
Can we take Torm?
Нету... Where to think, fucking... Которым...
Да, ребят, я въебал все кнопки.
Все еще жив. Все еще жив.
Okay,
А похуй,
okay.
что он так себе позволяет на сварке делать, это пиздец.
Похуй, что я жив.
Куда я побежал?
Nice. He's got the big shield.
Комбак третий.
We missed our chance when we didn't initially kill Slark. Timber Glimmersaw. Timber with a Glimmer Cape is very... Timber Glimmersaw?
Блин.
Timber with a Glimmer Cape is very, Chad-like, I guess.
Your top tower craves your attention.
The Magic Race is good, the Barrier is good. He likes the Invis, Slark likes it. It allowed Lich to go Blink. I mean, they got a Glimmer on Pugner as well, but... Two is much better than one. It's the old adage, right? I don't know. I really need a shard. Shard just so... Like, if I have shard, my last, like, 3 deaths just don't happen. Should have joined you building.
Это пиздец.
Well, no one died. I can finally resummon. We have an Aghanims on Dark Willow. Okay. Yeah, I see the direction this game's going in. I mean, that explains some of our struggles. Like, our supports are Shadowblade plus Aghanims. Meanwhile, they've got, like, glimmers on their pos 3. it's a good thing I'm going auras, at least. Is pushing this greedy? I mean, I see... No, I see all of them. Just not Slark. Ooh. That's not good. I regret everything, but I need to be near them so they have the possibility of living. Ah! I need to give them my Gravekeeper cloak buff. It doesn't have a massive AoE, and I can't just sack the birds. Probably should have just sacked the birds. Alchemist started misclicking onto the Nether Ward. Meanwhile, Lena's dead. Okay.
Is under attack.
got Aegis. The team's back. Lich. Look at Lich. He's got blink. Careful. Ah, what do I buy with my newfound wealth? And against this draft, honestly, BKB, Hex. BKB, Hex. I could finish my Vlads. Yeah, why not?
Да, блядь.
Oh, well played. How's my Willow doing? Okay. Get the tier 3, because I don't know why I don't have it. Quiver's tempting. Curse is tempting. Robe is also very, very tempting. Have we got a robe already? No. Okay, I'm taking it. Oh, by the way, I just ordered my webcam as well as a new stand mic and headset because my current hardware in those categories is kind of garbage. So very soon I should sound fairly crisp and I'll be able to plaster my stupid face on your screen. But that's all well and good. What's going on top? Oh well, that's very sad. Yeah, the game's coming to that point now where one team fight could just call it.
Тут вижен ебаный идет. Надо уходить, ребята, это вообще залупа.
I just TP out. I'll take a cheeky double kill, but all their cores are alive. Only 3 of us are. Nah, 2 of us. Timber's kind of unkillable. Okay. No, sir. That's a slot. Huge! Actually huge.
А какие же они полудурки, это пизда.
I'm buying Hex. That's what I'm buying next.
Мужик, прошу, я понимаю, что в пару
Shield?
купи хотя бы пару вардов.
That slot kill's massive, man. How much did he die for? He died for 1.2k? That's not bad. Oh man, I'm really tempted to just buy AC instead of the Hex. Do I just go AC? Alk hasn't built one. I think I need to double down into the... Ooh, Courier. Oh, this man's dying. Holy. Roshan soon, no? This is a mortal for you. Everyone is bad at the game. Is my Lina about to get soloed? My Lina got soloed. What? Lina, no. She have BKB? No, she has no defensive items.
Fuck.
Oh, what a banging play from Lina. What more could you ask for? Is farming this greeding? I think farming this is greeding, right? Staying in this area? Maybe not. I see that couriers. They're running top. There's a bounty. I'll take that. Quickly farm this. I'm close to AC, like 400 gold. $500 gold. I lied. It's not entirely true though. Because I'll be selling my stick. Tier 4 tokens. They're all missing, guys. I still don't have enough. 20 gold. That was some big bird stuns.
Они тут чайников у них.
Yeah, we can't fight like that.
Ребят, ну вы ебанулись? Ну что ты тут вилки знаешь? Ну это пиздец. Мы на варде стоим, блядь, ну это я в ахуе. А вы нахуй идете?
Мужик, ты совсем долбоёб.
Пиздец.
We have 2 dead and Alk no BKB. We lose if we keep fighting. So I TP. I mean, they're taking Roche. They're not taking Roche. Or they just need Timber to tank it and Slark to die. Yeah, I guess so. Ugh. Kinda hard. We have like a lot of conditions that need to be met on each of their heroes in order to kill them. They got some tanky fuckers. Hmm.
Я несу смог.
But now what? We smoke. That's the now what. The now what is we smoke. But what do we do after the smoke?
У нас ладно, линии за.
I don't have a good feeling about this, but you gotta go with the team if it's what the team wants. Oh, it's just bad. It's just bad. I just...
Я дал подсвет, я дал позиционку, я в хуй понимаю, ты на алхимике, блять, прыгнул, не нажал нихуя и сдох.
Oh. Everywhere I look, one of my teammates is being soloed by one of theirs. What can you do? That's a rough one right there, folks. I shouldn't be standing here. I'm gonna die. I mean, at least they're not great pushers. I mean, they kind of are. They have a tiny. I mean, look at him. Big man coming through with all his fucking hats. They just had some fucking beefy boys. We wait. Mylena, no. Well, they got megas. That much is certain. Careful, tiny toss. No, Slack TP'd. We're good. Why haven't you summoned the birds, Vipo? Your bird should be on cooldown, Vipo. I mean, there's no real point in me leaving base right now. Diddy, 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 diddy. Alk, Lena, Alk. Okay. DD for me. Absolutely fine by me, sir. I'm now gonna TP because they're definitely running at me. Fuck, I knew it! I just did it too early! Too late, not early. Wrong word. Ah, you have that voice in your head that's like, you should be TPing, and then you listen to it, and then you get proven right, and it's like, son of a bitch. Huge bird stuns, even though I'm dead. It's only Aegis. It's just not enough. Ah, that's really bad from me, man. That's my first, like, big mistake in 4 fights, maybe. They had some tanky son of a bitches. Some tanky boys. Alright, let's have a look. You get a commend, you get a commend, you get a commend. Commends for everyone. Alright, graph. Oh, I mean, game's fairly even, but you gotta keep in mind there's an alchemist on our team, and we also have my facet that generates gold out of thin air, so only having a small advantage like this is actually like kind of like no advantage at all if you think about it. Yeah, it's not I didn't have a great game. Not too good. Like Alk was massively ahead, but me and Lena were suffering. At least I did 37k damage. Like, I'll take second most damage on our team. I'll take third most damage in the game. It's not too bad. Alright, how are we looking? Not bad. Dropped a bit of MMR, as you can see. Not great. But it is what it is. Not in our 8k glory days. Bow, bow. Just queuing for a game. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Any gamba. How about yeah, dude. I'm loving it. Not cool game. Thank you. Also kind of not cool game. Like, I have no info to go off of here. You want the Versus 2? I call bollocks. Free, so there's not one there. That's connected, so there's not one there, or there, or there. There's one here. There's one here. Nice. 2 minutes on the match queue already. One there, one there. One there. That could be anything. One there, one there. One there, one there. There isn't one there. There, or there, or there. There's one there, one there. One here. Probably not. There's one here. One. Okay. Two, 3. Right, I have some information. Ah, never mind. Almost. That wasn't nearly as fast as my high school, though. We're not captain. I know you can't see the one on the left. We are not captain at all. There we are. Pick me, pick me.
Enemy's turn to pick.
Oh, they actually picked me, Pog.
Your turn to pick. Enemy's turn.
Okay. Am I support? No. I'm offlane.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I'll first pick it. I don't mind. Looks good to me. How you guys doing? How's your night going? Treating you well? How's your games been? Any griefers? Any crybabies? Any pos ones that say they don't want to play anymore and just go to the jungle? I've only played one game tonight, so, you know, hasn't been that bad. It was a loss, unfortunately, but there's only so much you can do about that. Spectre. No. Not a Spectre. Spectre's such a funny hero, man. Even if she loses lane, just get ultimate, steal kills, hit camps, and then you just win the game. Or PA. Boys, boys, boys.
Time for preparations.
God, Visage is so slow, level 1.
Daddy, chill.
Gotta tell that man to chill. Ba 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 ba. I walk, I walk, I walk. 3 of my team are still in base. I get the high ground. What do I see? I see nothing. No, we
Ты
wait.
что, фидить пошел на Хорионе Реагвайр?
Ау, бля.
Seconds to battle.
Я спрашиваю, ты фидите Реагвайр?
Sorry, boys. Gonna have to mute you.
Просто в каждой игре пикают Хориона, берут вот этот талант дерьма и летят типа...
Alright, there's 1 gone. There's 2 gone.
The battle begins.
No enemies here. Ah, it's just the same Pugna from last game. Yeah. Same Pugna.
Darkness hungers.
Darkness fucking hungers, dude. I don't know if you guys knew, but I think darkness is hungry. Nice block. Okay, kind of rough. Pugna. CS. He definitely took a lot of damage from that. Alright, we're gonna need more tangos. And a magic stick, please. Ah, you wanna hear them? I'll unmute them. I don't mind. It's just, I don't understand the language, you know? I understand that you might be able to, but for me it just clutters up my audio space. My ears can only focus on so many things, and if it's a language I don't understand, then it's noise that, you know, I don't necessarily have to listen to. Granted, I'll give it to you that sometimes they swap languages. I'll take that trade. I get more gold. Full resources for my facet. Not bad. Gives me a null, gives me my wand. 4 mana. Fair enough, my guy. I knew you was talking to Natures, but that's pretty much all I knew. You know, over the years, you start to pick up a little bit of Russian, but
Я так просто, что прикольно забил.
only so much, you know. I'm so slow. I'm so slow, dude. Easy CS. That one's not. This Pugner's a Chad. He doesn't give two shits. I got my level 3 power spike. Which hasn't got a lot of mana.
Валентин, постоянно запушить. Это пачка. Так, да.
Not again. I mean, it's still okay for me. Not if CM dies too, though. This is still fine. I still have no problem. Pugner dies before I do. I get more gold. 4 resources. Now I can buy raindrops. I keep the salve. I didn't need to buy that. Tranks. I mana you, I mana, come. Oh, he has raindrops, I completely forgot. I just griefed. Yeah, I completely forgot. I just chill and wait for salve. I can't really approach. I just get daggered by I have one on courier. It's all good. There's the dagger. Sweet. Now he can't harass me for myself. So now I can approach with my salve and feel nice and safe.
Забери клипов одной.
Drag these.
Это пиздец.
Да что крипы за мной бежали?
Ну, блядь, ты думаешь, потом.
Do I cue him here? Not yet, not yet. Hold, now. Oh, what is this game, man? This pug does a Chad, what could I say? He doesn't care, he just walks up. I have Tranquil Boots on Courier. That's our nature's ult, right? Yeah. This game is going to get harder when Spectre gets ult though, so you know, can't really count much chickens. He wants to go back there, he goes back there. There's no wisdom in there. He'll probably TP to tier 1? I don't know. Nah, he just walks back calmly.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Spectre level 6.
Как тебе?
Я еще одну пару.
Yes, the balanced hero of Pugna. No way, dude. I need 6, man. The support's got 6 before me. That's the only reason Pugna... Yeah! He only got 6 because he fucking got solo XP from middle for like 3 creep waves. I know you guys didn't see it, but I saw it on the minimap. That's why Spectre was alone for a while, and we were able to bully her. Also allowed her to get 6 though. We were still dual laning.
Bro, control room, please. Take it.
Come on, man, just give me level 6. Thank you. My mid laner is not very strong at the moment. He's more about positioning, being able to catch him by surprise. Well, I can go bottom now, after these creep waves. Fine by me. Their mid lane is kind of popping off. I didn't get that one? Crazy. Got a Rubik walking up to me.
Вот нас фармит. Что, можем что-то?
I'm looking bottom, I can TP.
Рауль появился, можно.
Well, that's a dead Pugna, I don't know. That man just keeled over. Right, what's next on the agenda? Pipe.
Рубика, нажми в Рубика, спылы. Боже, какой же ты лоу-скилл на цемке, шо?
Nice. Use the souls for the extra gold. Thank you. I have a CM next to me, so I can play a little bit more brazen. My team is here. But even they have limits. Use the souls for the extra gold. I mean, the next big power spike is going to be level 12. It's just going to be a matter of getting it, though. We have no TP at present. We have 10 seconds on CM ult, but that's pretty much all we have. They smoke gang to my Prophet. Careful, Night Stalker. Yikes. There's 3 dead from 1 smoke gang. Didn't Prophet just TP mid though? No, he's got it. I mean, farming this kind of camp as a +3 is really, it feels bad, man. And I almost fucked that up. I almost didn't resummon. I mean, I fucked it up in the first place by not activating the teleport spell on the birds before TPing. I really need to work on that. Ah, it's just not in the muscle memory, man. Like, doing it on Lone Druid is in the muscle memory, but it's just not in my Visage muscle memory. I do not have a TP scroll anymore. Getting close to pipe.
Smoke, yes, go. I want to be. Come to smoke, please.
Yes, yes. I was using shock. What are we gonna find? I don't know, but looks like they found our Prophet. Nice. I don't have TP. Oh, he trapped her. I'm looking. Nice. I'll take that kill. And the pipe, please. Thank you very much. I have pipe. They probably have vision like hero here. If not, it's probably like up here.
Someone, ah. Thank you.
Yeah, thought so. Pugna was just stood there, you know.
Don't have ulti, I think smoke later, please. Okay?
I push tier 1.
Farm, just farm. Нахер смог нажимать, тут же никого нет.
This game, because I have PA, I'm building Vladimir's next. I still have quite a lot of drum charges. Don't need to go drums. Drum boots, boots of bearing. Not quite yet. Man, I really want level 12. Level 1 birds are so weak, man. Level 12 literally doubles their damage. 25 to... It's a 100% damage increase. Level 2 to 3 is only a 50% damage increase.
Inventory. Full team.
ITP. Oh, she gets out because for some reason Earthshaker decides to blink on top and then Fissure instead of just fissuring. I swear his W has a lower cast point than Fissure, or am I dumb? Alright, looks pretty good to me. Okay. Oh, it's daytime. Hello, I am a natural Pugna counter. How are you doing? My name's Visage. Nice to meet you. I still haven't gotten this bottom tower, man. I need to run bottom. Alright, we got the Vlads. Now we get the drum boots. Do I need a purge? I kinda need a purge. Spectre Silence is quite annoying. Did I say fuck it on the drum boots? No, I've only got 2 drum charges. I need to buy them. It puts me up to 40 regen as well. Hello, I'm a natural Pugna counter. How are you doing? Hey Pierre, do you want to Roche off the tower? I have Vlads just for you.
Shaker, go rush now.
Yes. I love you too. Well, we're having a much better game this game, boys. PA on team means I buy Vladimir's. Morphling on team means I don't buy it because they buy it. This boots a bearing. Honestly, this game, I could either go BKB. Yeah, I'm going BKB.
Смотри на Фурионе, сейчас.
Tis a Night Stalker game and a Spectre game. I need the purge.
Это 8 секунд.
Has my crystal got?
И
No.
снимай ТП прям сразу.
Care.
Ну как так? Ну это же нереально. Ну это просто нереально. Давай, ты чего? Ладно, мы... Я не знаю, но там сейчас со скриптами играет на спектре. Это просто нереально.
Well, that's what you get for being on the other side of the map. Both of you die.
Почему она не ушла сразу?
Should have been with Vegas.
Понял, короче, такой херню. Я ему с линзой, с этой херней даю брейнсап. И это миллион вижена, миллион просто. И чел мне сразу орчик вешает, это нереально просто. Я реплей захожу, пересматриваю. Такого не бывает.
Great and free. We're not doing awful. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I have a random magic wand in my backpack now because I upgraded the boots. My eyes are not open.
Не обосрались совсем.
Yeah, that's Spectre for you. She's killing your backline and you don't even know it. They only have to walk under a ward. Shaker. That's a dead shaker. That ain't no earth shaker. That's that's a laying in the ground shaker. Jeez. Jesus Christ, PA. What damage? Holy. What have you got? Nullifiers soon? No sacred relic though. It's just pure coup de grace. That's Spectre for you. What a Ah, yes. Very balanced hero. Yes, yes. Well, my PA is also popping off. Don't show on map, don't show on map, don't show on map. She can't TP, she can't TP. Who showed on map? How? How did she get here? Ah, Spectre man. Where did she go? All our heroes were here, man. There's my 15 power spike. Soul Assumption, free targets. What do you boys think? Who do you think's gonna win this game? I'm hopeful. No one here. Rubik showing. Oh, that's massive. Oh, fucking huge kill that one. No, no, no. No sucking here, Pugner. You sucked me enough in the last game. No, no, no. That's a bad Pugner.
Your enemy's middle tower is gone.
Some good damage. I have BKB now. BKB on Courier. I should probably send it back so I can also get a TP. Damn, it took a glimmer barrier and my pipe barrier
Я тебя молю.
just to save him there. Didn't she already have illusions? Who? Spectre? Wait, you can use her reality? On her Mantis style? You can use reality on her Mantis style? I don't... Surely not.
Spectre low HP.
Nice. So, cool thing with birds, guys, for you that don't play Visage.
Триггера.
Real. Doesn't matter, you're dying.
Use all spells for me.
And if that PA damage was fucking crazy, dude. But as I was saying, Jesus Christ. The birds have the... What's the word? Aggro for towers, right? They prioritize heroes attacking heroes, creeps attacking heroes, and then the closest unit attacking the tower. And then after that, it's the closest unit not attacking the tower that isn't a courier or a siege creep. Then it's siege creeps, then it's couriers, then it's the birds. The birds have lowest priority when it comes to tower aggro. Not many people know this. So as long as there is any unit under a tower... Yeah, as long as there's any unit under a tower, as well as your birds, the tower will never attack the birds. Fairly cleaning, fairly clean. I've got a competent carry, boys. So all my auras and all my buffs are not going to waste. We push? We can take Roshan. It's better to play safe. Nah, PA, you want in? Okay. Hey, my carry wants to continue. I have to follow. I can't just leave. Yeah, I see.
Help.
Echo Slam. Okay, clean game.
Этот Шейкер заслужил больше победы, чем ты на Фарионе. Ты вообще из кусок дерьма был. С таким талантом, со своей сборкой, со своей игрой. Просто ничего не сделал. Извини за правду, но может сделаешь.
What do you think, boys? Good game? This PA popped off, man. This PA absolutely popped the fuck off. We commend everyone. Much more in our favor this game. Let's look at the 10-minute mark. Oh, it's not great. I'll tell you, it's not good. So how are we doing in chat, boys? How's Dota been treating you recently? You boys have any good games? Any bad games? What heroes you playing at the moment? Are you even playing Dota at the moment? Have you quit? You've had horrible games. Yeah, man. I don't know. It just feels like this meta's getting a bit stale for me personally. I mean, this is coming from the guy who's played about 200 games of Visage in the past, I don't know, 2 months, something like that. I can probably look. 300 in the last year, but a good 150 of those in the last 3 months. You get matched with the strangest of supports. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, right? So, there's so many different play styles for supports, and I find one of the biggest issues with supporting nowadays is so many of them either don't play the first creep wave, or they just don't play wave at all. They just play in their own little, like, jungle area side box, doing, like, either next to nothing, or just trading with the enemy 4, or the enemy 5, respectively, and maybe getting the occasional pull-off. It just really differs on playstyle. Where I'm a POS 3 player, I'm also a POS 4 player. So it really depends on the game. But when I'm POS 3, I get like 3 different types of POS 4s. I get POS 4s that will play wave with me, help me secure range creeps, and it's great. And I you know, those lanes are amazing because I'm playing Visage and I love to play wave. But then you get the second type of support that will not even trade with the enemy POS 4. They won't play lane. They'll just kind of like cower behind you. Kind of like a good example would be like a Pudge POS 4 that misses all their hooks. I know this is niche, but if a Pudge is missing all their hooks, they kind of don't do anything, you know? They just kind of sit behind you. And then obviously nothing happens in lane because in this niche example they're missing all their hooks, so they leave you. So you go from having an XP sapper that's just kind of being a presence to no one. So that's my least favorite type of support to have. The no presence and then goodbye. But it happens, man. This can be a very unforgiving game. Like, my recent matches haven't been great. But this one was... my ALK captain griefed the game because we had a Pudge on our team. I wish I was joking. He bought a Divine Rapier and fed it to the enemies, as well as just running down lanes. Because we have a Pudge on our team. Not the player playing Pudge, it's because we have the hero Pudge. So that was that game. After that, I had Wind Traders. The morph was Wind Trading the Earthshaker. You can see by the scores, as well as they're in the same party, and you know they even said they were doing. This is the current state of Immortal, man. So 2 losses already. One's a grief, one's a win trade. This one, I think, was a genuine game. Yeah, it was a genuine game. Not so sure how the MMR calibration works. Oh, you mean Glico, right? I was Ancient 3 and decided to recalibrate, thinking I'd move to Divine. I instead got calibrated in Guardian and have been climbing back since. Glico's a bit of a... Glico's a strange one, because the old MMR system used to only track certain stats. So, like, average GPM... your average KDA, little shit like that. Whereas Glico kind of comes along and it's now reading more stats than the old system. And on top of that, I think it was also... I can't remember where I read this, so I might be completely wrong, so don't take my word for it, but I'm pretty sure it also can track, like, your average, like, map movements and, like, positioning in fights and shit like that. So, if you... When they added all the new stats under the new system, it might have read your like averages as subpar. Because I can tell you that at the time Glicko came out, I was on a 80% win streak at the time. I was like 5k MMR at the time, on an 80% win streak with my Lone Druid. I'll show you my profile here. Give me 1 second. I know I didn't want to do this too much because, well, you can't really see much if I mean, you can see why I don't stream like this, of course. But I am a Grandmaster Lone Druid player, as you can see. I've been told this profile is toxic, but I would disagree. Maybe. Oh man. But yeah, I just don't think there's any. I think the old setup's just better, right? You know. This. Well, I mean, I'm trash too, man. You may say you've enjoyed watching me because of the rank difference, and I'm sure that's the same for a lot of people. That's still not how it was. Was that how it was? That was how it was. There's still not a lot of rank difference. No, I mean, like, yeah, there's a big rank difference, sure, but skill difference, there's a closer... I'll come to your current comment, but we're closer in MMR than me and the #1 player, you know? Like, there's a closer skill gap between me and you than there is me and the #1 player, and I was on the ranked leaderboards only earlier not this year, last year now. Only last year I was on the ranked leaderboards, and then Double Downs came out, or the MMR inflation. Don't get me started on Immortal Draft, splitting up parties, the win trading, the Dota Plus system that you spend money for to be able to avoid people as one of their features, you can no longer do once you reach Immortal Draft. So say goodbye to a paid-for premium feature that they advertise as one of the selling points. So you can't avoid people anymore. Because it's Immortal Draft. Gaben's like, well, I didn't put them on your team. They're just in your game. Never mind, Immortal Draft also opens up. So I said griefing just based on players being picked. I've had a captain that got 2 Peruvian players and then ran down mid because he didn't want to play with the Peruvians. I've had people that just grief because they bring grudges from previous games. So they'll be like, draft me with this player and I'll ruin. And then the captain doesn't read the chat or something and he drafts both of them, and what do you know, the guy ruins. You get supports giving up minute 5 when they see their carry misses like 5 CS. You get carries that give up minute 2 because their support didn't play the first wave. I mean, you see it all, man. You gotta love Immortal, bro. I actually think the gameplay in terms of consistency of close or quality games, for me personally, was at its highest in like High Divine, because at like Divine 5, granted it's not like high rank gameplay, like everyone sucks. Don't like, even where I am, everyone still sucks. Even a KO ahead of me, everyone still sucks. Like, moral of the story is, because everyone at Divine 5 is trying so hard to get that Immortal badge, next to no one like has any, I don't know, it's like they try more, you know? Like they actually have something they're working towards, whereas once you're at like my MMR, you don't really like care anymore. I find with a lot of players, they just don't care. As well as having the capacity and the knowledge to know when a game is getting difficult. I'm not saying impossible to win, but because they are better at the game and they have more knowledge and they're able to recognize when a team is ahead, they just give up. And that's not something you get in lower games. Players just give up. They will see the item timings on the enemy team, they'll notice and recognize and acknowledge that the game is about to get difficult or hard, and they just go, you know what, I can't be bothered to deal with this. So they just give up. They used to just buy a Shadow Amulet, and they would just Shadow Amulet in a lane, sap XP, and wait till the game's over. But they nerfed Shadow Amulet, so you can't do that anymore. So now they just sit in a lane and hopefully don't die. I don't know what to tell you. Like, the game's player base is very rough. Like, one thing I don't understand is when a game gets hard and players just start saying, like, it's a waste of time. Isn't that the whole point of playing the game in the first place? Like, you are here to waste time. That's why you play the game. Like, I don't want to pick your guys' brains on this, but if win or lose, granted losing sucks, I will admit that. But giving the argument this was a waste of time is hypocritical, or not hypocritical, it's counterintuitive, because the whole point of you playing the game in the first place is to waste time. Right? This isn't constructive on your life. 99% of us aren't going to go pro or make money from it. So why make that argument? Why did you queue in the first place if not to waste time? Again, you know, you could have that argument in Griefer games or something like that, but I see that, people say that a lot, man. You know, it'll be like minute 25, the enemy carries like half an item ahead or something, and your carry just goes, GG. Waste of time. Waste of time. GG. It's over, you know? I mean, what do you do with those players, you know? Yeah, of course, like, don't get me wrong, like, yo, what game is this? This is Dota 2, my friend. Granted, I know you can't see my whole screen, because and I will show you, if I showed you my whole screen, you would have to, you would struggle. Look, I have to go even smaller just to fit it on the page, you know, because, 19, you know, my monitor is a lot bigger and wider resolution than that of a phone, so, and YouTube optimally pushes streaming. Yeah, I could understand that, man. I mean, Dota's not a game for everyone. MOBA as a genre is very, it's got not necessarily like a high skill floor. It does, like, but it's not like on the same level as like EVE Online. I'm very passionate about topics like this. Like, you could honestly pick my brain for hours and hours, and I would talk. When it comes to Dota, man, the reason why, like, whenever someone in real life asks me what game I play, for example, I will always open with either A, you don't know it, or I'll say, do you know League of Legends? And part of that is marketing. Forget the new player experience. Dota's his ass. Like, oh my god, what do you call it? Gatekeeping? There's not much gatekeeping. The gatekeeping in Dota isn't that extreme. Comparative to that of, say, the Super Smash Melee community, I know, for example, that is very gatekeepy. But the skill ceiling when it comes to a game, a MOBA, for example, is very high, and the time investment required to achieve the level of skill to be moderate at the game, like we're saying average, is quite a lot. And the only people that really have had the time to do that in 2025 now, as we speak, are people that have either A, been playing the game for over 10 years like I have, or B, are unemployed. And with the player base aging, there's no real new players. The only real new players in this game are in places like Peru and Asia, where the culture of Dota is still very rich. But in places like Europe, I know the North American scene is dying. Australia's scene's dead already. The Chinese scene is now dying because of their new gaming laws, as well as organizations just aren't making money. Yeah, the player base for Dota is dwindling, for sure. But the viewer base, it's still okay. It's not League of Legends level by any means, but that's because Valve just don't care. Because Valve have a monopoly over Steam, and, you know, Dota is a game made by Valve on Steam, they don't need to market it, you know? So they just haven't bothered, because it's always been right in front of, like, pretty much every gamer ever, right? See, Richard, I have that exact opinion, So I don't find Dota LoL and similar games that are very popular within my region. It feels more like a task. I have that exact same opinion when it comes to open world MMO RPGs or sandbox games, where, for example, World of Warcraft, RuneScape, even games like Rust, Ark Online. I see them as such big time sinks and investments and tasks, like grueling tasks that I've got to do. I just don't have the motivation for it. I'm a very competitive player. The thing that gets me into my chair to record, edit, and even play is the thought of beating another player, basically. Like, I don't necessarily have to... I'm currently maining Visage, but in all actuality, I'm more of a Lone Druid main, my friend. I've even got a Lone Druid tattoo. You guys can you can Google Lone Druid tattoo and it comes up. Only reason it comes up is because I posted it on Reddit. But LOD is just kind of ass at the moment, and I've been having a lot of fun with Visage. As you can see, I've played a lot more Visage in the last year than I have Lone Druid. Ah, I forgot. Is LD viable this patch? Not really, my friend. If I'm gonna be honest. But then again, I play in pos free. Like, I'm not a mid laner by any means, right? Not a mid laner. So, I played in pos free, and when they nerfed Lone Druid's early game, so the bear's slower than Lone Druid level 1, it has 0 armor level 1. What else? What else did they do to my poor boy? I can't remember off the top of my head. I think that was it, right? It's the 0 armor level 1 as well as the move speed nerf. Oh, don't get me started about the move speed nerf, man, but they absolutely gutted my boy. Like, my win rate's still good. I know you can barely see it, but it's 62%. Yeah, I'm really not sure how I should cut the Dota. Like, I'd really need your guys' opinions on how to frame this, you know? Like, I don't know if small is better, like that, or... Because there's only so much leverage and... What's the word? There's only so much flexibility OBS gives you. But if you play in mid lane, he is still very viable. It's just, as an offlaner, like myself, he's not. Because he's... The whole point of Lone Druid was to be strong early game, right? Like, he's a lane dominator. That's the whole point of the hero. He's strong early, he's fairly strong mid game, and then he's weak late game, and then he's really strong super late game. But in the most recent patches, they nerfed his early game, so his laning stage is now ass, which makes it so his mid game is now ass, because his laning stage is ass. So if you're bad early, you're bad mid. He was already bad late game, because the bear just gets 2-shot and dies out of nowhere, because the bear doesn't scale great. It's great early, but late game it just kind of melts, unless you're ahead. And in this case, he's been nerfed quite a lot, so it's hard to get ahead in the laning phase, because the bear has less movement speed. A quadruped bear, is slower than a bipedal old man. Can we just talk about that? An angry bear that is melee is slower than Lone Druid Scylla himself. It doesn't make sense to me, but, you know, it is what it is. Like, the bear just can't do shit. I know it was bad level 1 before, but now it just can't do anything. It's just there. You know, it's just there. And it also has 0 armor, so in a 2v2, they just click the bear. Hence why I am playing Visage, who is currently like an S tier hero. He is very good. What heroes do you boys play? I'm kind of like autistic, so I play all the micro heroes. As you can see, I got Meepo, Lone Druid, and Visage here. Up here, you can see a bit of Lycan. There's also like Enigma and shit to the left. What heroes do you boys enjoy? I'm probably gonna take a short break before I queue into the next game. I'll probably be streaming till about midnight, maybe 1 AM. We'll see. I used to main LD, but like you said, he's trash now. Yeah, man, they just gutted the hero. I mean, his strengths were early and mid game, and they just made him weak in those. So he's weak early, weak mid, and weak late. So there's no point playing him. I enjoy Pudge. Hey, man, you and 80% of the player base, my friend. That's why he's banned like every single game. You know what I mean? Where am I from? I'm British, my friend. I'm from England. Don't get me started about UK Dota, because I know the UK Dota scene is not great, but hey, I'm doing my part, you know. I'm trying to prop it up as best as I can, but there's only so much you can do, you know. I'm just a humble man. We're in the UK. I'm Dorset, my friend. I'm down south. But yeah, can you guys let me know about the framing of the actual footage itself? Like, would you prefer smaller like this? Like, is that still easy? Or did you prefer before, or it's like bigger and more centered? Give me the opinions, honestly, because streaming Dota in this format is obviously not ideal. I keep the camera centered, so it's not a massive deal. Smaller for you, so it's still fairly watchable, yeah? Kazakhstan, Privlieb, my friend. Welcome in. I have seen I've seen my my analytics on the channel recently. Well, that's good, yeah. I'll just leave it like that then. Rush Pit back in the middle. Oh, I miss that, man. Now he goes on journeys around the map. You know what I'm saying? I think I can do slightly smaller, like that maybe? How's that? It's not centered. Yeah, you say that, Richard, but I'm fairly shite when it comes to OBS, you see. Like, if you had me in my editing software, DaVinci Resolve, I could do that, no problem. But when it comes to OBS, who's the best player in England? I don't know who's the highest ranked player in England at the moment. There's only like T-Governor, and that's pretty much it, isn't there? It's just T-Governor? There's like one more player, I think. There's like one more. But I can't remember his name, because it's, you know, UK Dota, Ella Giggle. But yeah, if I was in my editing software, I'd be able to cut that no problem, sort of like an overlay for the shorts or whatever, it would be absolutely no problem. But when it comes to Dota, you know, it's kind of a cack out. Have you guys been enjoying the shorts, by the way? I'm sure a lot of you must have seen my shorts. Otherwise, I don't know why it would have recommended you my stream. Puppy might be. He's either British or he's like Scandinavian, maybe, or maybe German. I don't know. I'd have to Google it. How to... I wouldn't even know how to... That's very strange you say that, Richard, because this is a very, 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 very popular game in Russia, my friend. Like, very popular. Like, even though I'm British and most of my videos, my shorts, should be pushed to Europeans, 99... Well, not 99%, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but I do know that, like, 29% of my viewer base are Russian, like, 11% are from Kazakhstan, another, like, 30% are from Peru, and then the rest is all, like, Europe and America or wherever else. It's a very popular game in your country, my friend. But I'm at a point now to where I'm just, like, framing this game is not great. I wouldn't even know what to Google to sort this problem. Yeah, 7,154. It's kind of trash. kinda trash. I'm very bad at this game, my friend. I was 8,200 like a few months ago. I had a bad breakup, and then I tilt queued, or should I say depression queued, for like 3 weeks, and I doubled down every game. I crashed. I crash and burned from 8.4k all the way down to 6.4k. So I lost about 2k MMR. It's only in the last like month that I've climbed back up only 600, so it's kind of depressing, but you know, it is what it is. It doesn't matter. It's not like I'm gonna go pro or anything, so who cares? Plus, I'm making content now for the game. My channel's fairly new. I've only started like editing. I do 3 shorts a day. I haven't done long form content since the 31st of December. As you can see, the channel's called Vipo Games. It used to be called Vipo Dota. So the channel used to be called Vipo Dota, but that kind of niched myself into Dota content only. So I renamed it to Vipo Games. So as you can see on the channel, I have uploaded some like Ballionaire content, for example. I've also got a Bizarre run that I did that I put up there. But in terms of like long form, I haven't done one in nearly 7 days now because I have a new microphone on the way. I'm currently using a headset microphone. It's kind of ass. I'm going to have a stand microphone soon. I got my webcam on the way. I haven't actually got one right now. But I have ordered it's either 1080p or 2K. I can't remember. It's one of the two. But I've got that on the way. And I've got a new headset as well. Wireless, no microphone. Well, it's got one, but not prominent. So it'll be a nice sleeker look. I just got my second monitor so I can play a game as well as read chat and shit. And then I'll set up my background, man. I'm gonna take this fairly seriously, but I'm only gonna be streaming on YouTube Shorts for about maybe. That's because of my microphone driver settings, my friend. I've been playing Dota since November 14th, 2014. So I have about. I can just look. 1 sec. My hours, I have 13,700 hours. But a good, like, 4,000 of those hours will probably be idling on the main menu. What headset is this? It's probably not the headset that's making the audio quality good, to be honest. It's gonna be my audio drivers in my AMD Ryzen 7800. I have drivers for the microphone, and I've also got noise suppression drivers built into the PC that affect any microphone I have plugged in. I used this exact same headset with my old PC, and it was garbage sound quality. You can probably hear it on my very first video. I lied, well, I didn't lie. The video was filmed at 3 AM, but I was talking just like I'm talking right now, but the volume was so low and the quality was awful, purely because the PC itself was just awful. I do project my voice, and I will say one thing: listening back to my own voice, as I haven't done it nearly as much as I have in the past like 2 months after making content, and I have noticed that I am very nasally. I'm sure you guys can probably hear it, but I don't do it. It's subconscious. I don't realize like how nasally I sound, and it is something you can work on. You know, speak from diaphragm. But yeah, it's just one of those things I never really realized. It's not that prominent, but I can hear it now. Right, what we thinking? What word is what nasally? It's like you talk through your nose.
So you sound more like this, you know, like this is a very nasally voice.
So I have that kind of like in the background, you know, like every word I say now and then I can hear it. I don't speak through the chest or through the belly enough, you know. I'm letting air escape through my nose when I talk. Oh, it's very subtle. But keep in mind I'm now consciously trying not to do it. So if you can't hear it, that's great because I'm consciously working on it, right? I'm consciously right now and throughout the entire stream, for the past like week or so, I'm not even noticing that I'm not even trying to do it anymore. It's just becoming my normal voice now, which is quite good. But if you watch some of my stuff from a couple months ago, you will hear it. It's not a massive difference, but it is a difference, and it matters, you know, when it comes to like confident speaking, how people perceive you. Whoa. I know I must be boring you by now, and I do apologize for that. I do get lost in chatter, and I just, you know, I can ramble on for hours. I can absolutely ramble on. Yeah, for sure, man, and, you know, I wholeheartedly agree with you. I'll tell you what, YouTube's, it's been a small experience. It's definitely been an experience. I started it 2 months ago because I had tons of people in my games that I was playing with that said they loved the... keep in mind, none of these people were British, right? So I don't know if my accent came into play, but over the years of playing this game, and I use my microphone a lot in-game, right? As you can tell, I talk a lot. It's part of the autism. I am diagnosed, but that, you know, that doesn't matter, and it's, you know, I don't advertise that fact. But I can talk for high heaven, you know. I'm not even religious. But I've had tons of people over the years say, you know, I really like your voice, or I could listen to you for hours, or do you stream, or anything like that. And, you know, 2 months ago, I was like, fuck it. I could do this. And I'm already at nearly 250,000 views. I just hit 100 subscribers like 2 days ago, and I'm already getting close to 150. I know it's not massive, but for me, it's, you know, it's a lot for me because I'm not really a social media person. I know I may be part of the younger generation that grew up with the internet and social media is all they've ever known. I was born in 2001, but for me personally, I've never really liked it. I'm not on Twitter. My Instagram is very basic, and even then I don't use it. Facebook, I've deleted it. My only presence online is Reddit and YouTube, so... What heroes do I consider to be S tier in this patch? I mean, it depends on the position, right? If we're talking position 1, you're looking at Medusa, Morphling, Ursa. Who else do I see every game? Spectre. There, alright, there's your top 4. PA I see a lot as well, so there's the top 5 POS 1s I see. POS 2s, I see a lot of pucks. What else do I see? I see... POS 2's a difficult one. I'm not sure I can really... Yeah, not sure I can really comment on the POS 1, POS 2s. Necro, I mean, I know you see him a lot in lower ranked games. But personally, I don't see him that much, you know? Oh, Earthshaker, yeah. Sorry. I see Earthshaker mid a lot. Timber mid, I see quite a bit. This is just in my, like, there's another Timber mid. So that's 2 Timber mids. Who have we got here? Another Earthshaker mid versus a Dawnbreaker mid. What have we got here? We got a Lina mid. Oh yeah, Lina. There you go. So there's like the top mid laners I see. I see a lot of pucks, Earthshakers, Linas. POS freeze. It depends. You got your Blink BKB buyers like Mars. Mars is quite popular at the moment, as well as like Legion Commander. So your Blade Mail BKB buyers. Earthshaker is still quite prominent in the POS free position, but he's played more in POS 2. Who else do you see POS free a lot? Visage is S tier POS free at the moment, but he's very niche. You only see people like me playing him. Other than that, there's not many other POS frees I see. I see a bit of Tide Hunter here and now. The occasional like Enigma and Darkseer or something, but you know, again, they're a lot more rare. I just see a lot of just your Blink Blade Mail buyers like Legion Commander, Mars. When it comes to pos 4s, that could be anything, man. I see, when it comes to supports, the strongest supports at the moment are like Tusk, Abaddon, Brain, no work for some reason. What else is really strong at the moment? Yeah, Tusk, Abaddon, Clockwork. I am on Twitch, my friend. Search me up. I stream on Twitch one day, then I stream on YouTube the next, my friend, so, you know. The reason I'm streaming on YouTube slightly more than Twitch is because Twitch is really bad at promoting small streamers. You just don't get noticed by the algorithm. You don't get promoted because it's higher views get shown first in the page. And where it comes to like YouTube Shorts streams, for example, like people don't have a choice whether they're gonna view you or not. They scroll onto you, and then from there they decide if they want to stay. Alright. Yes, I agree with you. So I'm making 3 shorts a day. 3 go up on YouTube, the same 3 go on TikTok, and then I'm alternating streaming on Twitch and YouTube. So, for example, today's YouTube stream... No, that's what I'm saying. That's why YouTube streams are so powerful. And in this stream alone, I've gained 15 subscribers, which is 300% more than I've gained per day in a lot of, you know, time. Is that Ankley himself, the big man? What's Ankley doing here? How you doing, my boss? But on the tangent, I was saying, if I was on Twitch, by now, I've been streaming for just over 2 hours. 2 hours and 10 minutes. On Twitch, I would have had an average concurrent viewers of anywhere from 4 to 10. But it would have taken at least an hour just to get up to the 4 to 5 mark. Purely because, while I do have over 500 followers and all that, people aren't really... You know... they don't get pushed or promoted to. So, whereas YouTube Shorts, I have notice on. I don't send the notifications though, my friend. You do get the notif for this one, but when it comes to my actual uploads, I don't send them because the algorithm treats. If you this is going to be a lot into the YouTube algorithm, but I've really learned a lot about it. So, for example, like this stream has already got over 3,000 views. And I had an average concurrent viewer base of 39 during like an actual game. Obviously, I'm not in a game right now, and I've been doing nothing but going on a tangent. Tinker, nah, he's more of a support right now, my friend. He's a better like pos 5, pos 4. You go the healing facet. You just play with you just refresh like a Solar Crest, Guardian Greaves and shit, and you just heal your team and spam a shield on them as well as the healing bots. He's not a very he's not a great core at the moment. He can be a good core in any rank other than like he's not really viable where I am. Oh, I've got a lot more than that, Ankley, my friend. My channel's almost at 250,000 views now in just like 2 months. It's kind of insane, to be honest. I didn't expect this at all. I'm not saying I haven't put effort in, because I have. Like, you know, while the shorts, some of them may look simple, and some of them are. Other ones, they can take time, but I fit in a niche, you know. I have that niche where I've got the British voice. People like the British accent, so they like 90% of my audience are not British, right? Exactly what, yeah. So exactly what Richard said. So the reason why I don't push notifications on my videos, on my shorts, and there's a good reason for this, is if subscribers that you have don't click on it, then the algorithm sees the video as bad because the people who are subscribed to your content and want to see your content are scrolling past it, giving signals to the algorithm that it's not a video that should be pushed. So if you don't push it to subscribers, the algorithm doesn't... It just pushes it randomly to people who might want to see it. And it's much more likely to get clicked. Now, you'd think it would be the other way around, but it's kind of not, right? I don't know why, it just is. And I did that from day one, so, you know, I haven't fallen... I've also done... You know, it's cringy as fuck, but like the hashtags in every fucking short and video description, the tags, just all the remedial little things that a lot of people just miss out and don't do, and it really boosts you on the algorithm. Like for example, like you can see the stream title, right? I've got Dota 2 in Russian. Why? Because I know that a fuck ton of Russians play this game compared to Europeans. Okay, so I cater to the audience. I got Dota Indonesia as a hashtag. Why? Because the game is very fucking popular in Indonesia. I got League of Legends as a hashtag. Why? I don't... Well, I do know. The reason why I've got League of Legends is it's just more popular of a game, and it's also a MOBA, so there is a little bit of crossover. I watch a little bit of League content from time to time, and I know for a fact that League viewers, if shown a short, we're not saying a full-length video, if they're shown a short of Dota, more than not, they will watch it, because they can kind of have a grasp of what's going on. I know this because I am the same when it comes to League content, and there are millions and millions and millions more watchers and viewers of League than there are Dota, purely because Riot have marketed the shit out of the game. The new player experience is very good. It's been kind of normalized, whereas Dota hasn't been more normalized. League players have more APM. Yes and no. I think it can depend on the hero you play. Like, for example, I don't play heroes like Monkey King or like PA or anything like that because they have low APM and they're boring to me. I play heroes like Lone Druid and Meepo. APM is actions per minute. So, how many actions you give a unit or do per minute? Dota is still the weird uncle, you're so right, man. But it's because Valve have such a monopoly on Steam, they don't need to advertise. It's the same with TF2, it was the same with CSGO. They've just never had to advertise because every gamer is on their platform, and when they release a game, they just put it at the front of the Steam store. Like, you can go on the most played games right now, and it's still fucking, you know, Dota's top 3, CSGO is top 3. There's one other, but you know, that it always changes. Raise your ya. Hiya. Nah, sorry, my friend. I do apologize. I do not speak Portuguese. I do speak a bit of Japanese, though. I am conversational in Japanese. I'm studying the language. But I'm not gonna embarrass myself right now, you know. There's no one here that would understand it anyway, I hope. Yamete kudasai. What do you want me to stop doing, man? All you did right there was say hello to me and then tell me to stop as a favor to you. Stop what? Kimi wa Nihongo shabemasu ka? I was asking if you speak Japanese. Stop, senpai. Ah, yada. Makasa. I said that wrong. It's not Makaza, it's Mazaka. Anime? Ah, you caught me, man. You caught me. You got me. What can I say? You got me. I've been watching for 14 years now, something like that. 13, 14 years. So one of the hardest parts. Are you in the island Discord? No, but I'd definitely have a look at that. 100%. I mean, I would love to cast, man. I've casted games before. Were you in the game where Ben... We're in a Discord. It was like an in-house. So it was like 11 of us. And I sat out and Ben was like, if you cast this whole game, I will buy you a pizza. And then I casted that whole motherfucking game like a fucking legend. And next thing you know, I've got an extra large Domino's at my fucking door. The guy paid up. Ali and Pocky are involved? Pog, dude. There might be a small problem, though. It's the Ireland Discord, and I'm not exactly Irish. Sugar Daddy Ben. "14 years is 2/3 of your life, my guy." I mean, I'm only 23 myself, you know? I started watching it when I was 9. But the reason why it was so easy for me to start learning it, I only started learning it a year ago. A year and 2 months ago. So I had like nearly 12 years. I had nearly 12 years of just listening to the language, which gave me a massive head start because I could already differentiate when a word begins and ends. I could already differentiate like intonation and tone. They have phonetical sounds. So phonetical just means sound. So they have sounds. So there's no point me saying they have sounds because that's what phonetical sounds means. Yeah, passive learning, of course. But it's more of just like learning how to be able to... Well, I mean, if it's an Irish Discord, I can imagine it's Southern Irish, right? That would be my guess, dude. But when it came to the Japanese, yeah, I just had a head start when it came to the listening, man. So I could just delve into it. But they have sounds that aren't in the English language. So like, da-de-do-de-do, for example, those 5 vowels aren't in the English language. It's like it's a sound halfway between. So, for example, if I was to say, like, arigato in an English accent, while putting emphasis on different letters and words, it would sound like arigato. I'm using an English R to say ari. It's wrong. It's adi. It's faster, and the tongue is in a completely different place. It sounds similar, but it's like halfway between like an L, a D, and a T. So that arigato, it's arigato. It's a small difference, but it's massive at the same time. So just even little things like those sounds, I was able to pick them up like fairly quickly just because I've been listening to them for so long. It was just actually producing the sounds that I'm still having trouble with because my tongue hasn't been programmed to make these kind of noises before. So it's definitely been a learning curve. I can say that much. But yeah, Ankley, it's definitely not no reason, man. I'd expect it's because it's most likely a Southern Irish Discord. And I'm assuming you let the Northern Irish in just because they have Irish in their nationality. All while skipping English classes back in school. Well, I mean, that's kind of it, right? It's all about passion and want, and when you feel forced to do something, like in a scenario such as school class, the brain can be conditioned to not want to do it, and to rebel, and to resist, which is a strange phenomena if you think about it. It's why people can be resistant to change as they get older. You know, it's why you hear the old adage of he's set in his ways, for example, or you can't change an old horse, or is it an old dog? Sorry, you can't change an old dog, or you can't teach an old dog new tricks. It's yeah. If you approach it, it's all mindset, dude. It's all mindset. If you're not willing, if you're not wanting, then you won't get. And you can take that lesson in many things in life, you know? Not necessarily just learning a language. Ooh. But yeah, you boys are probably bored of me chewing your ear off, and I am a degenerate nicotine addict. So, yeah, that's classes, man, that's school. You just get this preconception of, I want my freedom, I have freedom when I'm not at school, but when I'm at school, my freedom gets taken away. And when you're young and impressionable, and that freedom is all you know, then, well, there's... See you next stream! Well, I'll be stopping the stream and starting it again, so... Yeah, you'll get the notification, my brother, I'm sure. I'm also going to see if I can sort this resolution out somehow. I'm sure there's a way I can do it. I'm sure. I just haven't. I haven't delved into it that much. Obviously, I could do a full-size screen, but then my stream won't get pushed the same way as it does in shorts. Isn't that why like every villain in every Hollywood film ever has been played by a Brit? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? The best villains of most Hollywood films are all Brit actors. They're all British. They're all British, man. I don't know, something to do with our voice. So the thing is with my accent is I've been very lucky as a Brit. So not only am I not like Northern, so you can actually understand me. I also grew up in a fairly like middle to upper class background with education as well. So my accent is not very prominent. My accent's more closer to the internet given English as opposed to any of my local dialects. So I don't really hear my own accent because I'm like a culmination of like a shit ton of different stuff, you know. If you heard like a Dorsetshire accent, like someone born from where I'm from, just like me. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, man. I have done a lot of work on speech pattern, confidence, talking. For example, like ums and ahs and filler words, like filler noises. I just did one there for like effect. I don't really use them much, as well as talking speed. I used to talk at like twice the pace that I do now, but over time and going through speech lessons and stuff like that, I've slowly gotten rid of the filler noises. I've slowed down my speech to instill more confidence. Like I'm gonna keep, you know, just rolling off the cuff with you. It's hard. I still have problems when it comes to making eye contact, for example, in person. But reading body language and communication skills are something that I've really worked on in the past like 6 years. So it pleases me to hear that you can understand me concurrently and easily. I know my lexicon of vocabulary is a bit extensive and needless from time to time, but that's just who I am. You know, I like to sound fancier than I am. I like to use posh big words. I like to have quite the vernacular, you see. Whoa. But yeah, I better skedaddle so I can come back. How does that sound? Sounds pretty good to me. I tell you what, this has been a very, 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 very successful stream. I think UK English is on its own. Oh no, here's the thing, right, you see, sir. Here's the thing, you gotta think of the thing, right? There's so many different accents in England. So many. So there's like hundreds of accents in England, right? And over half of them are unintelligible. I don't know if Ankley is still here, but there's he you know, if he was, he could agree with me here, but there are some accents even I can't understand. I haven't got a clue what they're saying. And 9 times out of 10 they're all North England. So like Northampton, your London accent, your Liverpool, not London, sorry, Liverpool. Unintelligible. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. But I'm south. I'm like far south. I'm like South Coast, right? So I grew up on like the BBC and the Queen's English and oh Charles, will you pass me a tea? Do be a dear. Like you know, this is the kind of family I have. Granted, my name's not Charles. It's just the name just came into my head, but So I'm glad I don't have the posh elegance and and the etiquette to pull off the premium English, sir. Indubitably. Now, if I do say so myself, I can put on the accent, and it is quite fun to do. Yes, sir, indeed. But it's quite pompous. It's quite, you know, it's like, yeah, it's so like I'm better than thou. It's so forced. It's so, you know, there's no need. So I've kind of found this like middle ground to where I emphasize being understood over having some local dialect. But if you do like come at me with like, I don't know, path or path or like bath or bath, I do have an opinion, you know. I'm really showing my ADHD here. You know, I keep saying that I'm going to end the stream and go, and I just keep ranting, man. I can't help it. I just love to rant. I just act like I haven't even played a game in, I don't know, half an hour now, and somehow there's still 10 of you here. I'm just ranting, boys. There's no gameplay at the moment, you know. I'm glad you guys are enjoying yourselves, because all I'm doing is just talking to myself, you know. I hope it's I hope my brain is somewhat entertaining for you, you know. My viewers just dropped a little bit. Yeah, sorry boys. I will be back in like half an hour. Should be about half an hour. Shouldn't be too long. Be sure to hit the sub button, you know, chuck the noties on. It's not just going to be Dota content, boys. While Dota is my main game and I am high ranked on it, so it is my niche, it's not going to be all of my content. It's going to be all of my short content. So if you ever look on shorts, there are always going to be free daily shorts of Dota. But when it comes to like live streams and long form, the occasional one will be Dota, yes, like today's, for example. All of today will be Dota. But tomorrow, for example, I will be streaming Satisfactory with my friend Ben. So if you guys like Satisfactory, then come and Satis my factory tomorrow with me. Hey, you know, check it out. I don't know what time it's going to be. It'll probably be about afternoonish tomorrow, maybe. But yeah, I also get my webcam tomorrow. I get my new microphone tomorrow as well. So it's gonna be sexy as fuck. Tomorrow will probably be YouTube, most likely, but it will probably be a full screen live. No, that's a lie. I'll probably do it on Twitch tomorrow. Tomorrow will most likely be Twitch, because yeah, I'm probably just going to alternate, because, you know, I do have followers over there that only watch my content on Twitch. There are people that like that will stick to one platform. So, you know, I like to just put my tendrils out as far as possible. And, you know, if any fine gentlemen come across my stream, obviously there's no personality right now. And I'm sure you can agree with me here, Richard. I know I'm picking you out, but you're talking to me, you know? There's no personality on my stream at the moment. The only personality is my voice. I am the personality. But once I get the webcam and I can start putting my face on the screen, I can start, because right now it's only my profile picture, right? Once I can start putting my face on like thumbnails and stuff like that, it gives it a bit more personality that will give people a reason to click. But at the moment, I don't have anything visual. I have nothing visual. Let me specify that. I have nothing visual to show people my personality to get them clicked onto the video or stream until I get my webcam. So for now, the most optimal thing for me to do is to just stream on Shorts. And you know, if I did a full screen stream on YouTube today, for example, I would have only gotten about 20 to 50 views before it finished, like before I finished it now. Whereas this stream has done 3,500 views, and I've gained 10 subscribers. Now, that may, you know, not sound impressive compared to the big streamers, but for me, that's massive, you know, that's huge. 10 subscribers is a 10% increase. That's more than I've gained in the past, like, week. You know? On an individual day, I've gained more in the last week, but not not on a certain, not on one day, you know. I just got to do what I got to do to maximize, you know. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me. I will see you in half an hour before I enter another rant, because I just can't help myself. Take it easy. Ciao for now. Wait for the noti. It will be on YouTube, so I'll see you if you join. Take it easy, boys.